Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Shedada Moba and you, I greet you once again, guys. This is going to be a very quick one. Nigeria custom. Why are you people behaving like this? Especially the ones in Yoruba in South. Ẹ máa já shop oní shop, ẹ máa gba ceiling wọlé, ẹ máa kó gbogbo rice, ẹ máa kó gbogbo turkey, ẹ máa kó gbogbo chicken wọn. Tó bá ti rán yàn ṣe ẹrú yàn á fi tọmọ jẹ. This is not good. And then you know that most of these market women, wọ́n lọ gba owó Lapo, they went to borrow money from cooperative, microfinance, Lapo. Most of those goods that you people are cutting away with, spoiling their establishment, destroying it. Why? Why ta ṣe ń ṣe báyìí fún ara wa? Ọ̀gá custom ti sọ wípé you people should avoid shops or market raid. It is in the law. Báwo lẹ ṣe máa gba ceiling wọlé? You go in the night, you people will pass through ceiling. You cut away with their goods in the shop, destroying their establishment, cutting away with their goods worth thousands and millions of naira. Money that they went to borrow. Those goods are gotten on credit, open to sell and then return the money. Ṣé rò pé gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n kówó lọ sọ́dà lọ rajà ni? Èmi ló ń yá owó, ẹ má bínú. Èmi ló ń yá owó. Èmi dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ibi tó ti lọ gba ọjà pé tí n bá ti tà tán máa kówó wá òun ló fi kọjá fún. Ẹ máa wá wọ shop ẹ wá rèé ẹ wá kó gbogbo ọjà wọn lọ. This is not good. This is not fair. Nigeria custom. This is not fair. This is not good. If your borders were locked up properly, if your border was properly locked up, closed, rices àwọn rice yóò ní wọlé débi pé ẹ fẹ́ lọ máa kó lọ́wọ́ wọn. How do you differentiate an imported rice and a rice that is not imported? This is not fair the way you people are doing. If the government are making life difficult to us, you citizen to citizen shouldn't do that to each other. You know that most of these women are buying all these things on credit. Those businesses are being done on credit. Borrowed money. If you secure your border properly, those rights will not come in the first place. And there are certain meters to the border that you should not disturb anything that you see there. Because if you secure it properly, it will not get to that destination in the first place. Is it not due to your negligence? This is not fair. Wọ́n send oríṣiríṣi shops àwọn èèyàn. Ẹ̀kọ́ ìdè shop yìí láàárọ̀ yìí pé wọ́n ti gba ceiling wọlé, wọ́n ti kó gbogbo ọjà tó wà ńbẹ̀, wọ́n ti kó rice, wọ́n kó turkey, wọ́n kó gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ, ọjà gbèsè. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí ọ̀gá custom yìí tó sọ.
There are laws and there are laws. There's a law of common sense. This time, things are bad. When it happened the other time, you were around when I was in charge of operations for 8 years. We avoided market raid. You remember? Because we lost a lot of officers. We avoided, and we made this law 204 as amended. Here in this law which you are reading, which I've just assisted you to circulate now, they said they place a building, warehouses and so on, but we knowingly avoided marketplaces because we had entered into problem before. And we don't have enough officers to sacrifice to these people. Now, the question is, how do you differentiate between Nigerian-made rice and parboiled-made rice? Inside the same bag, how do you determine? And you should know that these people, they are more clever than you. They will go and buy rice from Katsina and Kebbi, and go and buy a bag of these empty bags from Akpongbo or where, and say made in China. Am I lying, Madam Rice? Am I lying? Made in Thailand for them to sell to we. Since you don't have the technology to determine this is from parboil, this is from Kebbi, automatically you will have seed up. You still remember warehouse code? warehouse code is still working here. You will have sealed it up. Step one. You will have sent for their lawyers and all of them to report to you at their headquarters. They will come. Then you will have gone there with them to open the warehouse or the market. The market is forbidden because of bloodshed. I personally, I have told you, I even told your corner here, this is 2021 century customs. There's never been a custom all over the world carrying gun up and down again. This is modern custom. We want to modernize you. That is why we are voting a lot of billions of naira into custom to modernize you. Then two, since I was your boss, did you ever see me raiding Kano Airport, Kano Market? Have you ever seen me like that? Even if you say you are going, I will tell you not to go. Because that is the life of the people. As soon as this thing escapes to them, there is another day. They are coming through the border again. Instead of having all this argument here and there. I will tell you to your corner that you should not waste our officers. The soldiers that you people are using, we have already asked from the GOC, he said he did not know anything about it. You should be able to use your common sense to make our law effective. If you secure our borders seriously, rice will not come in. If you don't have enough officers, we have granted you officers to be recruited. Even if you say you need 10,000, we will give you. But stop raiding markets and come out. You have all the powers, 40 kilometers to the border. Is it not still working? Executive order number 1. That was the one did by Baba Obasanjo, then repeated by Osibajo. 40 kilometers to the border. You do it. Bashir, my own boy, who is supposed to be the star of the service, he entered trouble through this overzealousness. And he was court-martialed, and his life was cut short in the service. Please, you should avoid all this. If there's any other thing, if I hear that you have raided another market, I am no more a custom officer. I'm a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Most of the shops you have raided now, they are all wretched people. Going on, what do you call it? Bomuli Lanta. Yes, you know the meaning of Bomuli Lanta, ACG? No. Ask the lawyer to tell you. The lawyer should know. How can you put your breast on lantern, hot lantern? That is the loan they are taking. And it is trade. It has passed through 3 or 4 people before they can get there. And what they are holding there, I think maybe you will still tell your the legal department. My own advice, the lawyer, you have to meet their lawyer and sort it out. Because we shouldn't hear all these things here. That's my own advice. So stop raiding market. Things are bad. Nigeria is bleeding. The man who talked to you was weeping the other time. I have been crying since. We are your representative. I'm representing you. All of us are representing you people. See their senator. Their senator is very lean. They don't allow him to sleep. No. So please, stop it and sort it out at your level. Thank you.
Okay. Gaju, this is going to be a very quick one. Actress Sotayo Gaga, lane, aka lane minder, and it's true, she's always minding her lane. Àfìgbà tá a rí gbọ́ wípé àṣé Aboki gangan ló ń jẹṣẹ́ àǹtí. Àbẹ̀rẹ̀ pé àwọn Aboki wọ́n máa, in fact, they have eyes for beautiful things yo. Kódà wọ́n ní wípé Aboki yìí, Hausa man yìí, ó ti gbé mọ́tò fún Sotayo. Wọ́n ní bulletproof mọ́tò gan ló gbé fún àǹtí táǹtí ń cruise kiri l'Abuja. Wọ́n kàn já yí orí wọn kiri ni. Àbájọ náà chieftaincy title tí wọ́n tún fún Sotayo is in connection to the north yo. Mama just dey collect contract from the north. Mama ó kàn jẹ gbogbo wọn ní ọmọlọ́mọ lane minder on a silent mode ní low key manner lóyún ọmọbìnrin yìí fi ń jẹ títí ẹ̀. sharpshooter buruku. Na this Aboki be say, hey, the baby is really cashing out from this man o. Bulletproof motor ni wọ́n gbé fún tó ń cruise about. Àṣemáni ẹ̀gàn ló ti ń sponsor gbogbo àwọn lifestyle tí àǹtí ti ń lò. All those yahoo small boys àtàwọn kìíní yẹn àti Solomon kí ló ti ń pè Senator Solomon tó marry ngbà yẹn náà ó ti ju gbogbo wọn sílẹ̀ o, ó ti pa gbogbo àwọn Yorùbá yẹn tì. Haúsá ìgangan ló lè ṣe, Aboki man yìí ló lè ṣe o. She just dey chop her own ni o. Ó tún gba chieftaincy title. Ó lágbára o. These Aboki people dey like fine things yo. Aunty Sotayo, cut soap for us now. So, moving on o. Company linked to Ooni of Ife, Oba Ogunwusi, involved in real estate scandal asked subscribers to send details for a refund. Ejenka. A report has accused Oba Ogunwusi, Metropoli Interproject Limited and its parent company, Grand Imperial Group of defrauding Nigerians in massive real estate scandal. Metropoli Interproject Limited, a company that is linked to the Ooni of Ife, Yoruba foremost traditional ruler Oba Adeyeye Eniitan, has denied swindling housing investors and buyers to the tune of hundreds of millions of naira. Ìyẹn ọba náà. A report of the Foundation of Investigative Journalism has accused Oba Ogunwusi, ìyẹn Metropoli Interproject Limited, and the parent company, ìyẹn Grand Imperial Group of defrauding Nigerians ní owó tó pọ̀. Lanre Jola Osho, legal adviser of the company, in a statement described the project as misleading and pé irọ́ tún ni. Jola Osho, however, admitted irregularities in the housing scheme, adding that the company has been issuing refunds to its subscribers. He said the Ooni Adeyeye as far back as 2015, just immediately after executing the joint venture agreement for the Golden Leaf project and before his accession to the throne, relinquished effective control and his equity in Metropolitan Interproject Limited to a third party and a professional managers. Well, His Majesty has never interfered with the running of the company since then till date. You will still not tell us he has interfered, no now. Immediately upon execution of the joint venture agreement between Metropoli Interproject Limited and its counterparty, MLS, spent over 1.2 billion naira developing the road infrastructure from Ocean Bay Estate to the site of Golden Leaf Project, an almost 7-kilometer stretch of interlocking road, while contributing substantially to the road project of Olugborongan, what is known today or referred to today as Orchard Road. The funds spent in this required infrastructure project were for Metropoli Interproject Limited and from funds paid by numerous subscribers to the Golden Leaf project. Till date, nobody is even talking about the refund of that amount of money, and the general public is actually using that private road freely, which is in the common knowledge. However, as with every commercial venture, dispute broke out between the parties to the joint venture, and this took years to resolve. Thankfully, after the intervention of the same Ooni of Ife, the challenges faced by the Golden Leaf project are matters of public record, contained in a suit of Kiniko number and an appeal number of Kiniko number. Now, MLL has never for once denied its responsibilities to its subscribers and has indeed commenced a development in the Golden Leaf estate and has been issuing refunds to subscribers who have chosen to opt out of the project. We will continue to service those obligations like every other reasonable organization. In October 2020, MLA circulated a memo to some of the subscribers to begin reconciliation and to send in their bank details for a refund. Refunds kicked off immediately and with Over 100 people refunded already. The process is still ongoing. Another communication is scheduled to go out once we have cleared the first batch of refunds by August 2021. If any subscribers is yet to receive his or her refund, they are hereby advised to send a communication with their subscribers' details to the admin of a email address.com and get their refund process started, or get in touch with the undersigned or the company's retail solicitor with the name is written there. Now, the 5 subscribers who are referred to in this reference article that I'm reading are enjoined to immediately contact our staff or solicitor through the email in this specific letter to ensure that their refund is processed accordingly. If truly they are objective without any Kallenstein, they should have guided themselves with the ethical principles of investigative, which is missing in this unbalanced news report that I just read just now. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mo kà lẹ̀ kò yé èmi o. Orúkọ Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ ṣáà ni pé wọ́n ti bá wọn. Ẹ̀yin tó bá yé ẹ bá wa kọ́mẹ́ǹtì sísàlẹ̀. Ó kàn tiẹ̀ ṣe mí láàánú ni. Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ ẹ káre o. So moving on quickly as well. We saw this official statement of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on the development in Israel and Palestine. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs wishes to state that the federal government of Nigeria is watching with great concern the unfolding development in Israel and the state of Palestine and urges both parties to see reason and de-escalate the hostilities. The Nigeria government further urges the two parties to remain committed to the two-state solution and in the meantime guarantee the right of all citizens to live in peace and unity. That is Nigeria government sending their thoughts and their wishes to Israel pẹ̀lú ìjà tí, in case you don't know, at the moment Israel and Palestine they are fighting bóyá war ní ká pé àwọn ọlọ́mọ kan tó ń drag pẹ̀lú ara wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n the one that even funny to me man is that you have not settled the issues arising in Nigeria that is leading to death of innocent citizens, even insecurity, no light, bad road, lack of infrastructure activities, unemployment rate is 99. You are not addressing all that one. No. A country where hundreds of their citizens are dying on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, without the government intervention, at the same government sending supporting message to another country in distress. Abẹ́rẹ́ pé ẹni tó fi ṣe Nàìjíríà abẹ́rẹ́ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣe wáṣá. You are showing concern in a country that is even better than your own when it comes to security. You are showing concern to that one. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? You are concerned about the welfare of Israel and Palestine than looking after after their own, that they are looking after their own people. You now you live your own with all the things happening in here. You did not show concern on the current pathetic plight of Nigeria. Can you imagine? Now, have those countries show concern on the current plight that is happening in Nigeria? International relation issue should be reciprocal. Ṣé Israel ti kí wa lórí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Nigeria ni àwa ṣe fẹ́ lọ show concern tí wọ́n ní? You are showing your concern. Abẹ́ máa gbà wá báyìí. Is this man not a joke? Is location 9 not a big fat joke?